Hey, Christina. Let's get a bunch of people in here tonight. Let's have some fun. Guys, share this out and smash the like button. Let's get people in here tonight. I want to see all my fans that I love Shirley's very much. Hey, Lady Dog. I want to see all my family in here tonight, man. That's what I want. All my fans come in here and we all just chat, have fun. So like and share this out, guys, please. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get 100 likes on this live tonight. Bam! I miss you too, sweetheart. I know I haven't been live lately. To tell you the truth, I really didn't want to do my channel anymore. I really didn't. I still don't, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep continuing for my fans. Because I believe in my heart that some of my fans left, walked away from me, which is very upsetting, but it's all good, I guess. I guess that goes. I guess that shows me that no one likes my channel. I guess, but it's okay. It's all good. It's their choice, you know? Hey, Julie. Yeah, I know. I don't do it every day, sweetheart. I ain't been doing it in a while. How are you? Oh, I understand you, Lady Dog. I know. Hey, Tim. I just woke up not long ago, guys. I'll be okay, sweetheart. Yeah, I know, Lady Dog. I appreciate it. What's everybody playing? Okay, Tim. Hope you be okay. Did anybody watch TJ's new video today? Part two? That was awesome. He definitely got some evidence on part two. Okay, Tim. Oh, okay. I didn't know Jody went live. 'Cause I just woke up. Oh, really? Yeah. I bet he is. Guys, if you could share this out, I greatly appreciate it. Let's get some more people in here. I really do appreciate that. I'm starting to feel that my people left, and it's a little sad because I've never done anything wrong to anybody, and that's why I don't go live hardly anymore because nobody ever shows up hardly, and I just don't. My health is not good enough for that shit. I want to know what happened to everyone. Why they quit coming to my channel? Because I didn't do anything. I mean, am I not likable anymore? I mean, people don't like my channel anymore, or what? Cause I've never done anything wrong to anybody to deserve that. I mean, yeah, it's people's choice if they like me or not. That's on them. They don't have to like me. But just saying, I'm just not sure what I've done. I mean, what did I do for people to walk away from me when I thought they were my fam, the true fams? Thank you, Tim. I mean, I guess I'm just not likable anymore, I guess. But it's all good if you don't have to like me. You don't have to like me at all. That's fine. I'm not going to force anyone to like me. I just want to know what happened. I want to know what I've done to people. That's what I want to know. Hey, Andrew. Some people does, some people don't. I've noticed the changing. I've noticed that people have walked away and didn't even tell me why, and I'm not sure why. But to me, I'm the best damn woman anybody ever known. I'm the best damn girl you ever know. Yeah, I know. It's all good. As I said, they don't have to like me. That's why I said I don't trust people. Because you know how many people have walked away from me and did not tell me why? But it's all good though. I'm okay, Andrew. I mean, to me, I'm the best damn woman anybody ever know. Hey, Chris, I don't judge no one. I don't treat people like shit. I don't stab nobody in the back. I love to talk to people. I love to help people as much as I can, and I don't get why people walk away from me when I did nothing wrong. Yes, I admit I got a lot going on in life right now. I'm struggling with some stuff, but I'm still not, I'm only human. I'm only human. I do have a heart. I do have feelings. That's cool, Andrew. As I said, I don't look at you guys as fans. I look at you guys as family. I've noticed that. Ever since I went to Gettysburg, my channel, people's been walking away. Ever since Gettysburg, everybody walked away from my channel, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, I know. You're right, Tim. They do. But when you put your heart in, but when you put your heart into people that you really care about, that you thought they were your friend to the end, and they walk away, that goes to show you that they never was your friend to begin with. All YouTube is anymore is nothing but drama. Drama, drama, drama. That's exactly why I want to quit. Because I just don't got time and the energy you know, to talk to my fans and stuff when I got a lot going on in life, you know. I love everyone. I try to help everyone as much as I can. And I've noticed since Gettysburg, a lot of people have walked away. And I'm not sure understanding why. I mean it's okay, you know what I mean? It's okay. I can't force nobody. You know, if they don't want to be here, they don't have to be here. But I tell you, I'm the nicest woman you ever meet. I have a wonderful heart, wonderful soul. I love everyone, and I just don't get it. You're right, a lot of bullshit. Exactly. They thought you wasn't so good as you turned out to be, Patty, right? As I said, I don't look at you guys as fans. I look at you guys as family. And I still don't get why people have been walking away since Gettysburg. What I don't know what I've done to people so bad for them to walk away from me like that, and not tell me why. Yes, I understand there's a lot of people that go live on YouTube. I get that, and I also get people that have life. So do I. I have a life too. But you see that I take time out of my life and go on live, even though I don't feel good, and talk to my fam. You know what I mean? Hey, Rain. I feel you, Andrew. That is why I've been seriously thinking about quitting my channel. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Yeah, I understand that, Tim. I'm trying anything in my power not to quit my channel because this is something I love to do. Regardless if I got health problem or not. This is something I love to do. I don't care how hard it is. You know what I mean? But I'm getting to the point where I'm about ready to give up. I don't know what's going on lately, but I know that I haven't been around, so I don't know what's going on, but I know there's a lot of drama. Nah, you don't need to quit because I do, honey. Oh no, it's not about my haters. It's not about my haters. I can care less about my haters. I'm talking about my friend that used to be my friend and that walked away and I don't understand why. I care less about the haters. I put a lot of effort in this channel. I did a lot of shit. I went through a lot of shit to since I've been doing this 2 years. Believe me, I've went through a lot of bullshit and never once quit my channel. I might have took a break, but I never quit. You're right, that is on them. Exactly. Because as I said, I did nothing to nobody. How could anybody walk away from this woman, this beautiful woman with a beautiful soul, that I do nothing to nobody? That's right, it is their loss. Andrew said it's annoying how if you don't do things a certain way, that people like they criticize you for it. It's some straight up bullshit. Yeah, I agree. It is bullshit. But you know what? Like I said, I'm the sweetest woman you ever known. What have I ever done to people that's so bad for them to walk away from me? They've been doing this ever since Gettysburg. I'm not stupid. I know, I feel it. And I don't know what I've done. But it's all good though. It's all good. Because you're right, Rain. It is their loss. I agree, Tim. I agree. Yeah, they thought they were going to take me down, but they didn't. Ever since I got monetized, a lot of people have gotten mad and walked away. You shouldn't walk away just because somebody got monetized. You should be happy for them. I mean, I never thought in a million years that I would ever be monetized. Friends are supposed to be friends. Friends love each other. Friends don't walk away from their friends and for no darn reason. I don't walk away from my friends. I always be there for my friends. Yeah, that's true. I you turned out to be a real paranormal investigator when the criticized and fake friends argued you to quit. Exactly. Right, Lady Dog? Sorry to hear that. Hey Julie, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome to my channel. All is welcome. Anybody's welcome. You know what I mean? Once we get settled in our house in Pennsylvania, we're going to go to the Demon House. Hey, Bev. Oh yeah, my channel's going to be on here, honey. My channel's not going nowhere. It really not. I just, like I said, I want to, and again, I can't do that. If I was going to leave, I'd have done did. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to be real here. I'm trying to be real and just say that it is what it is, and it's all good. Where's David at? I don't see him. Yeah, you have been here since day one, Rain. I agree. You have 2 years. As I said, I've been through a lot. In the last 2 years, I've been doing YouTube. I've been through a lot of bullshit. And if I was going to quit, I'd have done did. Yeah, it can. I'm just trying to be real tonight because I noticed there's some stuff that's been going on, and yeah, no bullshit squad, right? Yeah, I've been doing my channel for 2 years now. And Rain, she's been here since day one. Rain is one of my original OGs. I'm just saying, ever since Gettysburg, my friends have walked away, and I'm not sure why, but I'm not stupid. I can see. Yeah, I know, Tim. I've had my channel for 2 years. Well, actually, my YouTube channel been here ever since 2000. I believe 2010 or 2015. But I didn't start doing my channel, I start actually uploading until 2 years ago. Rain's been here ever since the beginning. There's a lot of people that actually been here since the beginning, but half of them walked away. Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah, I was here for 2 years. Maybe longer now. Hey, Misty, how are you, sweetheart? Been a while since I've seen you, honey. Well, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Yeah, 2.5 years. Okay, that's about right. 2.5 years. I really appreciate that, Julie. I really do. I appreciate you watching my videos and, you know, coming on my live. I appreciate that so much. I'm okay, Misty. I'm okay. I just found out 2 months ago that I'm diabetes. I got type 2. I got my medicine 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I got diabetes type 2. So, other than that, I'm doing okay. Because if you watch my video when I went to Moonsville Tunnel, if you watch that, you see that I was so cold that I was freezing my ass off, but I still stuck with it as much as I could for my fams. I could have stayed in the car the whole time, but I didn't. I sure do. I do. Turkey balls. I'm okay, Missy. I've been taking my medicine and stuff. I got blood pressure too, but I take my medicine for it. True. I agree, Tim. I appreciate how you approach paranormal topics and how you are respected by the biggest biggies like Omar and Jody. Yeah? Omar and I are very good friends. I respect him as well. He respects me. I also respect Jody as well. Yeah. I don't need your turkey balls, 'cause these turkey balls don't mean a thing. I got neon balls running through my veins, 'cause I don't need your turkey balls. Hey, Lady Wolf, how are you, babe? Oh, I was freezing that night at the Muneville. I ain't gonna lie, I was cold as hell. But I still did it for my fam. But as I said, there's a lot more coming up, guys. A lot more. Yeah, if you watch that video at the Moonville, I was freezing my ass off. It was like really cold that night. There was snow on the ground and everything, you know? And I come home and got sick from it. I'm okay, Lady Wolf. Thank you, Lady Wolf. Lady Dog is so sweet. Yeah, I do appreciate that, my turkey balls. Yeah, I know. I agree, Tim. I try to do the best I can. I really do try. I do. You know what I mean? No matter if it hurts me or it puts me down, I still try my best. And I got COPD and asthma too. And when you go out in the cold like that, man, it messes with you. All I want is for my fans to know how much I truly love them. I love each and every one of my fans, all of you. I love you all so much. Thank you, Julie. You're a sweetheart too, honey. Yeah. If I'm busting balls, you're gonna run the other way. I know, Lady Dog. I appreciate that. Well, I love you too. I love you guys too. And you're welcome, Julie. As I said, I do love all my fans. I appreciate every last one of you. Even the one that walked away. You know what I mean? Even the one that walked away from me, I still love them too. It's okay. Yeah. Right. Hey, professional paranormal research. How are you? You're right. I do have a beautiful heart. Always have. Like I said, that's my destiny. That's why I was brought on earth. Because God knew I was going to have a beautiful heart. And He knew I was going to be there for people, no matter what. Right now, I'm in Columbus, Ohio, in Ohio. But I'm moving to Pennsylvania here at the end of next month. Okay, paranormal research. I'm glad you made it. Thank you. Guys, if you ever want to support my channel, you can always become a member, or if you like. Not saying you have to, but if you wanted to, you can donate money to my channel and help support my channel. It'll help out with my traveling and stuff like that. Traveling and whatever else I need, hotels or whatnot, because we're gonna be traveling a lot when I get to Pennsylvania. That's cool. Tell her that thank you. Yeah, just get all your friends and family, whatever you can, just to come to join my channel. I really would appreciate it. Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it. It's okay. Oh, Rain! Oh, Rain, thank you so much. He finally became a member. Thank you, Rain. Thank you so much, sweetheart. She's one of my members, one of my original guys. She's been here a while now. I thank you so much. It's okay, Lady Wolf. It's okay. I love you too, Rain, man. Thank you so much, babe. That girl's been here ever since day one. I thank you so much for that. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Like I said, if you can't afford it, that's fine. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is spread my channel around. If you can't become a member, just spread my channel around. Let everybody know. That's all. Like I said, if you can't do it, just spread my channel around. That's all. I'm on the road to 1,100, guys. I want to get up there. I want to try. Rain, I appreciate you so much. Especially you. You've been original for since day one, man. I know, sweetheart. Just share with your uncles and cousins and friend, best friend. You know what I mean? Just send them my way. I mean, if they like the kind of stuff I do. I do paranormal videos. I also do interviews. And I'm going to be doing family vlogs soon. Hey, paranormal brother, how are you? How are you? I'm doing okay, sweetheart. I'm doing okay. Thank you for coming to my channel. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate that, Tim. I really do. Yeah, guys, I only been monetized for almost 3 months. Well, it's actually been 2 months, but it'll be 3 months next month on the 19th. I could, yeah. Yeah, I plan on doing something about turkey balls, though. That makes me 11. 11 members now. I'm working on 20. Hey, goes Mama. Yeah, that's my goal of the members so far. It's 20. That's what I'm trying to get. And I'm trying to get my goal of 1,100 subscribers as well. Oh, thank you, Lady Wolf. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I don't need your turkey balls, 'cause these turkey balls don't mean a thing. I got neon balls running through my veins, 'cause I don't need your turkey balls. Thank you, Lady Wolf. I appreciate that. Okay, Lady Wolf. Good night, sweetheart. Okay, Lady Dog. You be safe, Lady Wolf. So how many of you guys like watching Ghost Adventures? Dak Bacon. Love watching that man. Love watching Dak Bacon, boy. That's my boy right there, man. One day I'd love to meet him. I also want to meet CJ and Sonny and James the Fame. Yeah, I do too. I respect Dak Bacon and what he does. He does a lot. He does good. He does good. But we are going to go to Las Vegas, Nevada, to his museum when we get to Pennsylvania. We're going to settle in and stuff, and eventually go to Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh my God, Julie, that demon house was nuts. That was insane. Oh my God, what happened to that doctor? What happened to Dak Bacon's eyes? Oh my God. Yes, I remember. I know. I watched them. Yeah, I agree. That demon house was crazy. Holy shit balls. That was one crazy episode. Yeah, I know. I do too. He sure did. I know. I watched that. I don't blame him though. That place was bad. He didn't want nobody else to move in there. I don't blame him. I thought about it. I'm also going to go to the Clown Hotel too in Nevada. Yeah, there was a real demon there. Absolutely. That was a real demon. That wasn't no fake ass demon. That was real. Yeah, I tell you, I seen that one too, Ghost Mama. He had to have surgery, honey. He definitely did almost lose his eyesight. That was crazy. Hey, Eric, thank you for coming. Yeah, he bought the house to investigate it, sweetheart. He wanted to investigate it, but then when he investigated, he seen how bad it was and he tore it down. He didn't believe that it was that bad until he went in himself. That place was bad, man. I agree. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he definitely tore it down because he didn't want anybody else to get hurt. But then he kept the basement stairs and some dirt and everything to put in his museum. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I know. We were going to be down there too. I know. I remember him saying it took him 3 years to make it. Yeah, that place was bad, man. That fucking demon house was no joke. What got me is when the doctor went in there and he left with all of his organs inside felon. That was crazy too, man. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to go to his museum. And the way his cameraman got possessed, oh my God, that was insane. That's some crazy shit, Billy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he made the guest on the Waverly, I know. Because I've actually seen some his videos where girls went in that room with a doctor with a van actually passed out. Yeah, I know. Aaron is with him now. Nick's not with him anymore. He does make him sign uh waivers, honey. He makes him sign waivers. Yes, he does. That's one of the things he does. I've seen them too. I've seen Nick's show too. His shows are crazy too. Right, I feel you. That demon house is crazy. Right, yeah. Exactly, Rain. He does have the most haunted objects in the world in his museum. For sure, absolutely. That Peggy doll? Oh no. I wouldn't look at her if they paid me. There's no way I'm gonna look at Peggy the doll. Not me. And hit Dimmet box? Oh Lord. Wow. It was crazy. And then he put that stairs from a demon house in his museum. I know, I seen all that. I've seen every last one of his episodes. From season one to season now. I watch all of his shows. I'm 100% a big fan of Ghost Adventures. Love Jack Bacon. I know. I watched every last one of them. I watched the last two episodes he just made that are new. Oh my God, them are crazy. Shit. One was the last one he just made so far was where he was in that big old mansion and they did a stay on down in stairs there. That was crazy. I know, man. Yeah, it was creepy. Hello, Rain.
Hello.
Hey, woman. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's
Okay.
just been crazy. I was gonna say, yeah, I was talking about Zach, and I hear so many people's like they don't like him, and I'm like, he's built up almost 13 years of credibility of what he's doing.
Right. I don't care what anybody says. I love Zach Bagan. I love his series. I love A
Yeah.
Ghost Adventure, and I always will.
Well, and it makes a difference for me too. Is um, I get people. I get it. I used to like ghost hunters, which Jason Hans and um him, but he doesn't. They don't. Grant doesn't is not with them no more. But they were counted out as they were fake. There's too many. They have too many people on their crew on top of too many film crew,
Right.
which is why the sounds that it was just not credible. Like, look, you got two people on a team, plus you've got three people with them. It's not it wasn't them doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And they were on, if you think about it, they were on the Sci-Fi Channel versus the Travel Channel, and that says a lot.
Well, I know for a fact in my heart that Doc is not fake. He's been doing that shit for so many years, 13 years, and I know darn well he's a good guy. He was not
well,
fake.
well, and too is like the thing is he always he does the history of shit too, like even history, but even when he goes to these homes, like the last one we were discussing is just his newest one. Like, if you really, that story is the owner of that house was the sheriff that had Charles Manson in his custody, and they wonder if Zach said he wondered if he didn't somehow curse him
Could have.
and curse that house.
Yep. Could have. Because Charles Manson, he was definitely doing rituals and, uh, stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt if he didn't put a curse on him.
Well, you got to think about it too. This man didn't do the killings himself. He got his followers to do it for him.
Right, 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 right.
So, and I didn't even. I just really realized something too. That also brought something to me that I didn't realize is he wasn't after Sharon Tate. He was after a record company guy who used to live there at Sharon's place, and that's who he was after. He didn't realize he didn't live there anymore.
Right.
So it was a wrong place, the wrong time, because Manson didn't do his checkup to realize that's not where he lives.
Yeah, Charles Manson was a monster guy. He sure was.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Zach even has a part of his
Yeah, I
museum
know.
dedicated to him with the stuff he got from prison from him.
Yeah, he got a TV.
TV, he got his fake teeth, he's got his
Yeah, I know.
shoes, and a couple of other things.
Jack Bacon has all kinds of stuff in his museum that are so bad, so haunted that you know what I mean. It will affect somebody that has a gift or they're sensitive or
Oh yeah.
whatnot. What gets me the most is Peggy the doll.
Well, it
My
is, but I don't
never
think
looked at me.
Peggy is like, for me. I don't think Peggy would be the two. It would be to get me would be the Dybbuk box, which is most
Oh
of them. But Post Malone is still dealing with issues because he touched the box like an idiot.
yeah.
And then you know that TV host who said he didn't believe, and Zach was showing him the chair that Ed and Lorraine Warren did the exorcism in. And that chair is actually put up, and then ever since then, he said as soon as he started having back problems, and he still has back problems now because of it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like
I said, his museum is the hardest place I've ever seen.
well, and that's what people don't get. That's why he makes you sign a waiver, because he
Yeah,
does. Everybody's affected differently with that shit.
right. Yeah, I'm glad he did a waiver thing. We're gonna go. We're planning on when we get to Pennsylvania, we're gonna eventually work our way up to Las Vegas, Nevada, and see his museum and do the Clown Motel up there.
Lucky. That's like one of my dream things besides going to Queen Mary. Like
Yeah.
Zach's place has always been something I want to go visit. I'd love to meet him. I would.
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
love to meet Zach because he's not that far from being my age. So I wouldn't mind. I meet him. He's like a year younger than I am.
I would like to meet him. I would love to hug him. See it.
I do know more than most people think. I also with when I am actually on um I'm on with Maria and sure, that's pretty bad, Paul, and do
Yeah.
paranormal 101. I've just been dealing with depression like really bad, and it's just trying to get myself out of it. It's not easy.
Right.
I'm sure I'm a sensitive too, so I've been dealing with paranormal since I was really young.
Yeah, I agree. Me too.
So I tend to pick up on people that like that because it bugs me that people say that Zach is fake and whatever. I know he's not because, for one, when I watch the shows I see the things even before he even says them. Um, and on top of that, you feel it, if that makes sense. Like when I was watching Ghost Hunters, like I just kept like there was a few that I can't dismiss all of their evidence, but like you know the difference. My very first paranormal show that I started watching was actually let me think of the name of the show. It was in England where the husband and wife were doing and the psychic let me think of his name. Sure, no, I can picture what he looks like, but they always had a psychic medium with them all the time, and that's where I got started watching. It's called Most Haunted, I want to say, but it was in the UK. Let me see if I'm right.
I want to go to the Winchester House too.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit.
But I'll tell you what, one of my favorite paranormal investigators that are real is Jack Bagan, the Ghost Adventures. I love Ghost Adventures. I am though. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah, I just found it. It is right. It is most. The show is called, and Yvette was the is doing it, and I'm trying to. Oh, and the psychic medium was Derek Akora. And
Yeah,
I always liked Derek.
yeah.
See, I've always done that too.
You know,
I'm
just
sure you're,
remember
huh?
uh, that
Not
one guy,
my
that one guy, Chris Flamin. Oh my God, I love him too.
who?
Chris Flamin.
I don't know him. I don't think.
Babe, he's with the Ghost Adventures. You've seen him on Ghost Adventures.
Oh, okay, okay.
The Chris Flamer, the one was in the when they went back to the Goldfield Hotel. Chris
Okay,
Flamer was
okay.
with them. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I miss uh the Valentinos. I truly believe what Zach does, that place caused him to be possessed and to kill her and himself.
right,
I mean, like that was a big blow. I mean, for paranormal, and they were always with Zach. And when they went to that place was calling Zach's name when they were there. Yeah, it's messed up. And then to come
right.
to and then to come to find out when um they went back. Do you remember when they went back and they got signs from her that they knew was her? That gave me chills and started crying.
I was watching. I watch Ghost Adventures every day. I was watching the one where they were quarantined and they were investigating his museum.
Oh yeah, because
And
they did a lot of when they were quarantined. They did special
yeah,
episodes.
it was so awesome.
That's
And
why I
they were
bought
talking.
Discovery Plus.
Yeah.
That's the only way
What
to
got
watch it
me into it?
anymore is having Discovery Plus.
Right. Well, I do have that. I make sure I keep it because I love watching Ghost Adventures.
Hmm. Yeah, I personally just bought Discovery Plus because I found out that's where I could watch all the episodes of Ghost Adventures.
Right.
And I'm like, yep, I'm buying it. $5 a month
Right.
ain't nothing.
I was watching them today. I was watching the one where what got me everything in his museum I like, but what I really loved is when he was talking to when he had that van of that doctor. That was crazy.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Yes, that was insane.
But I know I may sound like I'm bad in the thing for this, but not what he was doing. I don't consider, like, maybe some of it, but in a way I don't think it was bad. He was literally giving people that were terminally ill a way out because they were in
Right,
so much pain.
right, right,
They
right,
were asking him to do it. It wasn't like he was out killing them. So
right,
that's the big difference for me is, okay, yeah, they're saying he's killing people, but technically they went to him trying to find a way out. They were terminally ill. A lot of these people had like tumors and that they knew they literally only had months or whatever to live. They weren't going to survive. It
right.
just weird.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
agree.
Discovery Plus is a subscription. It's like 4.99 a month. But it is so worth it with all the different shows you can watch.
Yeah, I watch different shows, not just Ghost Adventures. I watched Ghost Hunters. I watched the one with Nick in it.
Oh,
I
and
watched
another
them.
one I like watching, just found, is called Kindred Spirits. And the girl that plays in it actually came from Ghost Hunters.
Really.
I can't. What's her thing? What's her name? Sure. But yeah, she actually came from Ghost Hunters. The one
What's the
girl
name of the
that's
show?
Kindred Spirits. The show is
Is it
called
on,
Kindred Spirits,
is it
and
on
they
Discovery
use,
now?
huh?
Is it on Discovery now?
What about getting on it?
Is it on Discovery Channel right
Oh
now?
yeah, yeah. That's how I started watching it.
Okay.
It's called Kindred Spirits, and they have one of my other favorite psychics is Chip Coffee. Yes, Amy Bruni. Yes, 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 yes.
I've had Discovery Channel for a while now because I like watching Jack Bacon and a bunch of other channels, shows on there as
Actually,
well.
Adam came from their UK series.
I seen that too. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam is the other person. Kindred Spirits is Amy and Adam, and they work great as a team. And then, like I said, they have Chip Coffee when they need a little bit of extra. They bring him as a tool, to bring out things. I've always liked Chip Coffee because I used to watch Paranormal State. That's another one I used to watch, but that is not on no more.
Right.
It's okay,
Yeah.
we get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm a big fan of Ghost Adventures. I love Jack Bacon, man. Love him. Love Aaron too. Billy and Jay, they're all cool, man. Love them all.
Yeah, their team. They have a great team. I get so many people whining that Aaron is being this and that, and I'm like, to people that say that don't know how close Aaron and Zach really are.
Right, they're very close. Yeah,
And people are like, yeah, and I'm like, you people are idiots to say that because you really don't know how close they really are to say that. Well, he's picking on Aaron all the time, dude. He isn't. That's just their friendship. They like literally grew up in the same town.
Oh yeah, they'll be friends forever. They've known each other for a long, long time.
Yeah, and that's what people just like when they say that. I'm like, dude, do you realize? I was like, Zach. It's kind of funny because Zach is, even though he is the brains of the show and it's his show and he's boss, but he's the baby of the group. Well, out of the four of them, he's the youngest.
Right. Well,
and Billy's the oldest.
I kind of got upset about that too, but you know what? And again, like you said, they're very good friends. But the way he was doing Aaron, though, like that, it was kind of mean, but it's just something that they're friends. They're really good friends. You know what I mean?
It is,
So,
but you know what? Look, Aaron gets him back. Like, do you remember when he went to Ripley's? He got Zach back good.
How? I don't remember.
Oh, he was in the one box. Remember, he was in the it's a little crawl in place in the little box.
Yeah.
And then I still had to laugh, even though I love Zach, and I'm like, you sound like a baby. I'm like, now you know how it feels. Or yeah, and then there was also the one jail. Yeah. The one jail that he went to, and he's afraid of heights, and he left him. He locked the door on the outside. He's like, Aaron, this isn't funny. And he's like, it is funny because you do this to me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tim. Jack and Aaron are brothers. They're like brothers. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, they grew, like I said, they grew up in the same hometown. I mean, it's to purposely say that Zach puts Aaron in harm's way is bullshit because he wouldn't. He no.
Yeah, I was like, Aaron, you need to get Zach back. And I do remember that. I remember Aaron getting him back. I thought it was funny. I said, that's what you get, Zach. You did it to him.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, when he does things, when he has chances to get him back, I'm like, paybacks are a bitch.
That was funny. I said, that's what you get, Zach, because you did it to him. It's so cool, though. I love it. I love Zach, though, man. Zach and Aaron and Jay and Billy, they're all awesome, man. Love to meet them all.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to hug Zach.
I do, but I get where he's at now because I've always liked him, but in the same sense, I know why he doesn't find girlfriends anymore is because of the shit that's always happened to his girls whenever he's had a girlfriend.
Right.
Like I said, because like the most the still to this day, I think the most frightening besides Bobby Mackey's
Oh yeah, I agree.
is when he went to I can't think of what it's called, but it's outside of New York. It's in that little island by itself where they put the plague people.
Oh
Where
yeah.
where he got the why he put the tattoo on the back of his neck is because that's what he saw.
Okay, yeah.
And I can't remember that places, but that'll always be. I remember that episode. I'm just like that episode, like, whoa, just like,
Yeah, Nick's good too. Nick, he's good too. I like his
yeah,
shows too.
yeah. Nick has been married for a minute because when, um, the last time he was with Ghost Adventures and they went back to Bobby's, he told them he couldn't because his wife would told him no.
Right. I
And
remember that.
people don't realize when they first went to Bobby's, Aaron was married. And but he lost
Yeah.
his wife after that
Yeah.
because it separated them.
Yep. I remember that. Aaron lost his wife because of Bobby Mackey. I remember.
But he's got a great girl now. She's great for him.
Oh, cool.
Yep, he was supposed to get married on the May the Force be with you day on 2020, but because of COVID, I don't know. They haven't gotten married yet. I think they're still waiting.
Hang on, Ray. Talk to everybody for a minute.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can't remember there's two, but it ended up being a place where they put people that had the plague too, so it ended up being that's why it's off limits. People still can't get to it unless they actually have permission to go on that island. No, actually, I don't. I've been to acid, but I have been on other shows. Like I said, I am. If you know, heard the show Paranormal 101 on one with Maria and Paul, I'm. I've been on there.
Okay, I had to put something in the. I had to put some food in the oven because of my. I gotta take my sugar pills tonight.
Gotta eat.
Huh?
See, because you gotta eat.
Yeah, I gotta eat before I take my pills. I put it in the oven so that way, and when it's time for me to take my pill, I'll have it.
Most
But yeah, I
experience.
love watching Dak Bacon's shows, man. Those Adventures is awesome.
Yeah. What most scary experience you've had in haunted site? Who are you asking, Patty or me? Because she's went to haunted sites. I haven't went to haunted sites yet. I've been I've had my own experiences. Okay, then. What the heck? Feel the need for it right now. I haven't been to a site, so let's see. The most for me, my experience would be like, besides the house my parents grew up in, which they literally just tore down within the last year and rebuilt, so my mom got what she wanted. Um, I remember going to this house from my hometown where I'm at from in Indiana. It's kind of weird. This house was in the middle of woods, and I'm not exaggerating, like literally not even, I want to say 2 feet away from the house. Trees were all the way around the house. I mean, literally that close. Which to me, in a sense, said something was weird anyway. But I remember going to that house that with my friends and having experiences. Um, um, the reason why I say that is when I for real started doing things, because that night going home and then going to sleep that night, I had a dream and I knew what the house looked like, which is really weird because I'm like, I was only downstairs. I never went upstairs, but in my dream, I knew what upstairs looked like. I knew exactly everything. So I was like, okay, I
Hey,
want
Amber, how are you, sweetheart? Rain, I appreciate you becoming a member of my channel.
oh, you're welcome.
You've been here since day one, man.
All right.
Man, I can't remember what, 2.5 years ago or 1.5 years ago that you came on my channel. You remember?
When what?
When you came on my lives.
Yeah, it wasn't very far into it because you rarely had any people.
Right. I believe I had like 100 and some when
I
you
was
first
gonna
came
say, I
in.
think that's what I was remember is like 100 some.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it was before I went to Florida the first time, very first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was also before. I do believe it was just before you met Omar too.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. It was before I met Omar, way before I met Omar, that you were coming in my chats.
That's not good, Lady Dart. I
I'm
hope you
good,
feel
sweetheart.
better. Yeah, she says she doesn't feel good. It hasn't been feeling dizzy all day.
Who?
Lady Dark.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
That ain't no that ain't no good feeling, I tell you.
Yeah, it could be stress, honey. Stress can do that too.
Stress can, like, people don't get it, but stress can for real kill you.
Oh yeah, it absolutely can. I'm
Well, and
surprised I'm
people's
not
like,
dead
you
yet.
don't down. I'm like, do you realize how bad stress really is?
Oh yeah, I
Because
got
it
it.
can make you lose your hair. You can have a heart attack. I mean, it
Mhm.
is very stressful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know stress can kill you. I've had it. I'm surprised I'm still alive because I'm stressed. My stress level's bad.
I don't know what it is with me. My body's doing something, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because like I'm wondering if I really don't have some kind of sugar problem because
You might want to get
um
checked.
yeah, but every time I've went before and having whatever, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, so
Yeah.
why am I feeling like this? Like it's weird because in a day because everybody knows I smoke, but like when I don't smoke, I've had this feeling. So I know it's not because of me being quote unquote high or stoned. it is a very bad feeling. Like I feel like passing out. I get really lightheaded, and it is not a good. Yeah. And I've done it quite in the last like year and a half. I've done it a lot. Not like I used to. It used to be just once in a great while. But like in the last year and a half, I've actually had for real episodes like bad that I was getting sick and everything. And then I'd pass out.
Yeah, you might want to get checked because I just found out 3 months ago I got diabetes. I'm type
I
2.
know I have something. Yeah, I have something. It's just yeah.
Yeah, I just found out 3 months ago I got type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, see, you told you probably had something. You just got to be careful with that. It's just the way in the foods that we have nowadays is not healthy. So
No, I
it's
know. I watch my carbs and I don't eat no sweets at all. So I watch my carbs as well. And my sugar's been pretty good. It's been in 100. That's good, you know?
yeah. Well, and that's another thing for me is I'm wondering if it isn't a sugar thing because like um I've done it even when I was in the hospital. I've done it a couple times when I've had pain and this feeling will come on. And
Mhm.
right away the nurse ended up giving me like apple juice and some kind of crackers, and it instantly like went away. But I've noticed if I have one of these attacks, having some kind of sugar, it goes away. But
Yeah.
I'm not. But see, I'm not a sugar person. Like I eat stuff, but I don't eat sweets. And that's what people's like, well, don't, but I don't have enough of that stuff in my system. I don't go out and just like I'll have snacks and stuff, but I've never like I'm not a I don't eat sweets.
Here's my sugar medicine.
Oh yay. Those look like they're not no fun to take. Yeah. I hate taking pills because that shit's hard to take. Because
That's my sugar medicine right there.
I have to
And
literally take a drink and then take the pills because I can't take pills anymore.
here's my high blood pressure pills. I take 3 pills a day on high blood pressure pills.
Wow.
Yeah, I take 1 blood pressure pill in the morning and 2 at night. Now I gotta take two sugar medicine in the morning and 2 at night, starting March the 28th. I just now started on my medication, and they gave me a sugar machine that sets my sugar as well. And I've been doing that 3 times a day with my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I've been okay with my sugar.
That's good.
But I didn't know I had it until I went to the doctors and they did a test.
And hugs to you, Lady Dark. I get it. I do. Tell you more than you know.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine, Lady Dog. You'll be all right. Just think in your head, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay, and you will.
Think positively. I know that's harder. It's easier said than done, but
Well, I think I know what her problem is a little bit because she's been talking to me about it. So I think I know somewhat of her problem.
that makes sense.
Hello, Patty.
Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, I thought you were somebody else. Damn.
Because my voice is so low tonight.
No, because your name is different. I thought you were a troll.
Oh, I forgot to put my Eggsy on the avatar there.
I was
So,
not going to put you up there first because I didn't know.
Well, I wanted to urge Lady Dark. She can reach out to any of us anytime if she has need. I suffer vertigo myself, and I for a long time after my back break, I was subject to constant falls, and that just aggravated, my back injury. And it's not a fun thing to have, constant dizziness like that. I mean, you can joke about that, I walk like a drunk in an earthquake, but, when it comes to any kind of medical problem, if you feel that you're, having a hard time dealing with something like Patty, I'm type 2 like you. It's just a matter of how you approach it, what diet your doctor recommends, the medicine, if any, that he puts on you. I'm on metformin myself. So it's a situation where everybody has someone you can talk to, whether professional or a friendly ear like one of us. Rain, have you been able to help a few people in need in your time?
Like, what do you mean?
If they come to you with a problem, say, hey, I'm dealing with this, and this.
Yeah.
Have you been able to give them
definitely
some support and direction?
Oh yeah, I'm always I do the support and stuff, but I don't listen to my own advice.
I'm in the position of who helps the helper. Most of my adult life, I was a nurse. I was in telecommunications, so I was working help desk type stuff. I was did 5 years at 1-800 Medicare. I was always helping somebody troubleshoot, and then my health went south. And for the last 7 years now, I've been dealing with various maladies. Patty knows what's going on. And it wasn't until I was able to develop a good friend like Patty, like Purple Lion, that I was able to kind of come out of my shell and, kind of get renewed and be able to, who can I help? I have a similar background to what you've done, Rain, and eventually sometime this spring, I would like to get my channel to where I'm a storyteller. I can give you weird history, urban legends, paranormal, stuff like that.
Awesome. I get told a lot that I'm a good talker and I know I do. It's just because the stuff that I've been through and stuff. I'm into history. If it's the history that I like, then I'm all in it. Like it's kind of interesting, like with the stuff like what we're talking about, like we were talking about Ghost Adventures. It is just, you put yourself into doing stuff because, especially when you're sensitive or something, and actually doing for yourself instead of trying to be a scare, because some people that are sensitives don't realize or know why they're seeing these things or hearing these things, because they're afraid to talk to other people about them. Right.
It's like Patty. I mean, she's been very forthright with me. I mean, I look at her as my sister. She has been there for me when my own blood family have not, and I'm totally kind of the black sheep of my family, and because I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo who pokes into paranormal, ghosts and Bigfoot, and it's a case. I've been fighting stigmas all my life.
Bro who does that? He does survivals, but he does Bigfoot too.
Yeah. And, when you're always considered the other, capital O, it's a case where you develop this armor against your, attacks on you, but it still allows you to the unique perspective of saying, well, I'm considered on the outside, so I can give you a neutral point of view in what's going on. It's a case when I was nursing, I helped a lot of people. I mean, it was so rewarding being able to take care of daily needs for somebody and just become a friend of theirs, just an ear to bend, But when I delved into the paranormal, I realized my ability does not go into, a lot of different things. I do have some clairvoyance, but my main strength is what is called psychometry. I can find the history of the person, place, or thing if I hold it, see it, or I'm there.
Makes sense.
And it's a very powerful thing. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes it bothers me. If an entity comes up to me that I didn't ask to, it gets bothersome. And it's a case where I've had to deal with some pretty interesting experiences. And as Patty has interviewed me in the past, she knows that I've faced pure evil. I faced Old Scratch himself. Okay. And that's not,
could have been a past life too. That thing is another thing that some people believe in and don't believe in, but
right.
But if you are thing there and things that most things our history doesn't talk about, that's more than likely that you were there in a past life. That's just the way it is.
Oh yeah, it's very possible. I mean, for instance, in Patty's home state, there is a small town. I don't know the name of it, but it's in the Ohio Valley. It's not too far from the bridge and tunnel that she was at with her family just recently. But in that area, lots of trees. There's a national forest there. There is a farm that has a large 3-story red and white octagon-shaped house with a veranda that wraps all the way around the 8 sides of it. I've never been there, but I know every inch of that house.
Nice.
And there are things that happen there that I know. And it's how would you put it? It bothers me because I've never been to Ohio. I would like to, but I would look, rather than look at the Octagon house. That one to me, it smacks of Amityville.
Oh,
But
yeah.
But I would kind of go kind of cryptid if I went down there. Southern Ohio, as Patty knows, is famous for the Ohio Grassman and the Mothman.
Nice. Yeah, so
And
she's
the
a very
Ohio
part of it. It's only
Grassman.
the state. It's only the state over for me. So.
Oh, you're in Indiana?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My second home for a number of years was Indianapolis. So.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Indiana has a fantastic natural history. The battles of Tippecanoe, Tecumseh.
Yeah. Little Turtle.
Yep. Shawnee Prophet.
We actually have a there is actually 2 different areas of what my hometown is actually where Little Turtle made his thing. So there's actually, we have a mobile home village. It's called Miami Village, which is meant for them. And then Morse's Park actually now has another thing that's contributed to Little Turtle also. And we even have schools named Little Turtle. So it is, they've doing a lot more than before. I mean, they like some of the historical, like there was downtown. It used to be the library. It isn't the library no more, but it was a famous person's house and they used it as a library. But now that when Columbia City decided to actually have money and actually built the library elsewhere. It made it way bigger, ended up making a difference. But I remember even just growing that little house being a library was interesting.
Hmm. I happen to be 7 generations in my hometown, which is about 7 hours northwest of you in northwest Illinois. And I'm at the home of Black Hawk. If you're familiar with your history, Black Hawk War was in the 1830s. And basically, it opened up the upper Mississippi Valley to European settlement. The people that were here were the Sauk Indians, the Thakiwaki,
Yep.
and they are called the Yellow Earth people. Their cousins, the Fox, were called the Red Earth people because they had 2 different rivers that had 2 different kinds of soil, and that's how they identified each other. And long story short, this was the largest Indian encampment in North America after Cahokia fell. So from the 1400s until the 1830s, there were upwards of 10,000 Indians that were living in this area.
Oh yeah, we have more Indian. There's a lot more Indians in this area than people give credit to. So it is just one of those things. It's like I said, because like growing up in Miami Village, that was one of the places because people were actually finding arrowheads and for real stuff that was belonged to them. So it's nice that there's some preserves, but like I wish they would have done more when they actually found that stuff. And
Yes.
They don't make it a big deal because now if you find it, you're keeping it. But like I think it should have been like some of the other states, and if you find that stuff, that stuff should have went to the museum.
Right. And we have a lot of the mound builders sites in this area. And for fun, back in the 1890s, you know, the Victorian era, they would take a picnic out to the Indian mounds, dig it open or blast it open with dynamite and see what was inside. And if they had bones, they'd throw them off to the side.
Yeah, they
How
didn't do like what
disrespectful.
they don't do what they do now, and it's just crazy.
Exactly. And I have to apologize to Patty for our using the I word. I am part Native American. They do refer to themselves at the Sauk Nation as that, like your state's name. Native American was a term that was given to them in the 1970 census. And Russell Means of the American Indian movement very much opposed that. You know, he said that, you know, they fought long and hard to be independent, and you're slapping a label on us of the people we were fighting.
Yeah, the white man did a lot of damage to the Native Americans. I mean, for real, it is just moving them out of the territory to whatever. I get people's like, well, if you are, why don't you put yourself on the thing? And I'm like, are you an idiot? I was like, no, and I'm saying it as this because the government takes advantage of people that are Native. If you have Native American in your blood and you sign up to be in that thing, they will track you. And they can personally put you in a what's their correct term? They put you in one of the places where they have leave for those people, which is bullcrap. That's not fair to whatever. Like I look up to Lou Diamond Phillips because he is one of the famous American natives that's actually out there doing other things than, you know, what normal of them do. I've always liked him. He is thing people's like, but he's not. I'm like, he's an Indian. He is a Native American for real. Like, what the hell, you people?
I mean, it's gratifying that even though I'm very pale, My cousins that live in Kansas and Oklahoma
Sorry.
on
Good
their
night, Lady
lands.
Dark.
Yeah, and they, as soon as I walk in, they say, "Hey, cousin, sit down and start drumming."
Nice.
And I've had the pleasure of being able to be at ceremonies, you know, to
That's
honor
cool.
my ancestors.
Yeah,
I
would
do
love
that
to
for,
do-
yeah,
I
and
would love, sorry.
yeah, they like to joke that I'm a Scotch Indian because I'm a redhead.
It does. I
And
get told all the time I'm not because I got blue eyes.
uh-huh.
I'm like, you know, it is the way the generations have gone. It just
Right.
that's what's happened. Um
Hmm.
I don't, because like opinion, but like all generation, like it is thing, and it happens even out of not, because
Hmm.
weirdly or not, both of my parents have brown eyes. I have blue eyes, but there is a lot of Cherokee in our family on both.
Right.
So it is.
Well, Scotch Indian is kind of is a joking thing from my cousins, but the thing is that it's an actual term for
Yeah, I heard
people
that.
that have mixed ancestry from Appalachian.
Yeah.
And they're also called redlegs. They're called it begins with M, Melungeon. If you're a Melungeon, you have more than 3 sources of ancestry.
Yes.
The Lumbee Indian Nation in North Carolina is a great example of that. You know, you could be any different ethnicity, but if you grew up in that area, you have that heritage.
Mhm.
And it's just a fascinating community. I've talked with Patty about that as well. And, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, if you're researching your German ancestry, Celtic ancestry. Like I said, I got a lot of Scottish and Irish in me.
Obviously.
And it's so legit that you can honor both of your ancestries, you know, your European and indigenous ancestry. And so I would urge Patty, you know, when she does get moved, that she kind of looks into the Iroquois Nation, the Five Nations, the Senecas, what was the other one? The Hurons and stuff. Those were longtime enemies of the Sauk Nation. They actually chased us out of the Montreal area.
Yeah, I've always intrigued with the Iroquois, because they're the ones that really did the turquoise, but it's actually not turquoise, but they're the ones who actually did that jewelry that is
Right.
is so pretty.
Yes. You know, it's fascinating because, you know, the United States, like Canada, had the chance to bring in the indigenous nations as states themselves, but they missed the mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have great relations with the First Nations up in Canada. You know, a few hiccups here and there, but you know, they have really done light years far beyond what we're doing. And you know, to keep people down, to keep people in poverty, to keep people you know, shoved off to the side, you know, on lands that they may not have been ancestral to, you know, stuff like this. You know, look at the Cherokee. You know, they're the one success story that I like to tell people. You know, if you want to see a success story, look at the Cherokee Nation.
Mm-hmm.
They have not just casinos and smoke shops and stuff like that. Many nations do. But the Cherokees, they actually now own Hard Rock. They own several casinos in Las Vegas. They have the largest independent construction company in the United States. I mean, they are really entrepreneurs, and bless them for
they're
doing that.
actually they're being independent. So it is. it
Mhm.
says a lot, which is a good thing because it just
Mhm.
like some of the nations like thing, like my husband is he's got Blackfoot in him, and Blackfoot actually has a bad name. Depends on where you're at to say they do have a bad rep. It's just
Yeah.
they're not as bad as I'm out of time to think the other group. There's one group it's worse than head because they were actually skinning the heads of people, but the Blackfoot was just a step behind them, but it wasn't as bad.
Mhm.
But depends on the area, I think is.
Mhm. And that's the thing that today the indigenous nations, they're American citizens. They don't have to be shoved off to the side and put on a piece of land. You know,
No, I don't think that's right either. They were here
exactly.
before most of them were here anyway. So like
Mhm.
hell.
You might recall that southern Indiana and the Wabash Valley into southeast Illinois was being claimed by the Miami Nation because they said, hey, it's our ancestral land. But that would be, like 10%, 15% of Illinois and almost a third of Indiana if they were granted their, sovereign rights.
Mm-hmm.
And our infrastructure said no. And typical of the U.S. government to say that to Native people.
Yeah, and I think it's going to eventually, somehow or another, what goes around comes around. It always does.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's. I think when they talk about when stuff happens, I think that's one of the things that's going to go back to the nature because.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the Native Americans, a lot of the stuff that we needed to survive in the nature, we wouldn't even know if it wasn't because of them.
Right.
To survive in these outside of, because I'm just all this shit that's been happening in the world anyway as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And if something happens, like more than 90% of this world would not even know how to cope without having any kind of electricity or any kind of whatever because they're so
Mm-hmm.
independent on it.
Right. And I pray for the places that are in conflict right now, not just the Ukraine situation, but Somalia, the Middle East, so on. And for all the us against them, sooner or later, common sense rules.
Yep.
And it's a case where I'm thinking we're going to have a huge movement of common sense that's going to move us back to where we need to be, as a society, as a planet, and Patty, huh?
To make it the way that the Freemasons actually made it back in the day when they did the Declaration.
Oh,
I'm just saying because look, the government now is trying to take away our guns, trying to take away all the different rights of the Constitution. They're trying to get rid of the Constitution so they can control people.
I take it that you're not a fan of Freemasonry?
No, I am.
Oh, you are a fan. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying people that they're trying to take away the Constitution, which would be the thing. How many? There was more than half of those people that signed the Constitution were Freemasons.
Yeah. and many of them were deists rather than mainstream Christians at the time. Roman Catholic or Protestant. And it's one of those things where when you see those guys who got together and signed that document, from John Hancock down to the smallest inscription, those 56 guys were hunted for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. God, I don't mean to keep you off. My phone's going dead. It's only on 19%.
Oh, no.
You're fine.
Yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow night.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Patty, thank you for letting us, bust our chops here for a while.
Thank you for coming on, guys. Love you, Rain. Love you, Tim.
Love you
Take care.
too.
Have a great night, guys.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Guys, I'm sorry my phone's going dead, but I love y'all. Be safe.